I had a conversation with a friend of mine the other day. This is something that's been on my mind for a while now. It was about chasing things that we know will fade. And when I say chasing things that we know will fade, I mean chasing things like fame, money, power, status, material possessions, new experiences, having the next big thing, and even love and sex. Think about the person who has everything they need and then some, yet all they do is chase the next big thing. If we know that it will fade, why do we keep chasing it over and over again? Well, here are a few reasons why. Hope that life will be better once we get that raise. There's a quote by Alan Watts that says, "The whole secret of life is to have no fear, no hate, no desires." Man created woman in the hope that she would improve on him, and I think this applies to our desires as well. They want to avoid pain. They don't want to feel the pain of losing, of being rejected, of not being enough. So they play it safe. Many people think that they are incomplete without certain things in their lives. They think that they need a certain person, a certain job, a certain amount of money in order to be complete. But the truth is that we are complete as we are. We are whole. We are enough. We just have to learn to accept ourselves. We have to learn to love ourselves. And this is the only way we can ever be truly happy. When we understand this, we can finally start living a life that is true to ourselves. We can stop chasing things that will never make us happy. We can start focusing on what is really important in life. They chase the things they think will make them happy instead of taking the risk of doing something new, something scary. If you think of any others, please share them below. I think it's important that we talk about these things so that we can all become more aware of why we do the things we do. And ultimately so that we can live happier, more fulfilling lives. But here's the thing. Pain is unavoidable. We will all experience pain in our lives. The sooner we accept this, the better. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and share this with your friends. It really helps out a lot. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. We must learn to embrace the pain, to sit with it, to go through it. By avoiding pain, we are only making it worse. We are only prolonging it. The only way to stop the pain is to go through it. When we understand this, we can finally start living a life that is true to ourselves. We can start taking risks, pursuing our dreams, doing the things that scare us. Because we know that pain is part of the journey. Pain is not something to be avoided, but something to be embraced. We desire things in hopes that they will improve our lives, make us happier, make us feel more fulfilled. But in reality, nothing changes. We are still empty inside. We are still searching for something that we can never quite grasp. We strive for more success. But this is not the answer. The answer lies within us. So what do? We chase more things. We work harder. We just have to learn to look inwards instead of outwards. We have to learn to turn our attention to ourselves rather than chasing external things. We must acknowledge and accept ourselves for who we are. We must learn to love ourselves. This is the only way we can fill the void inside of us. The irony is that when we try to fill the void by chasing things outside of ourselves, we only make it worse. If we didn't have desires, we wouldn't be human. Desires are what motivate us. But when we turn our attention inward and start working on ourselves, that's when we start to heal. It's when we start to feel whole. But how could anyone do that? They are what push us to do great things and also what hold us back. The key is to be aware of our desires and not let them control us. We have to learn to desire things without becoming attached to them. You can want a million things, but not need any of them. You're not thinking about the past or the future. You are here. Once we learn this, we can finally start living in the moment. When you are living in the moment, you are truly alive. Learn to find joy in every day, for this is where life is truly lived. You are awake, you are present, and this is where we need to be more often. We need to learn to savor the present moment, to enjoy what we have right now, because that is where life is lived. Don't waste it chasing things that will only bring you temporary pleasure. Learn to appreciate the simple things in life. Hope that one day we will find the one. Hope that we will be happy in the future. When really, if we are honest with ourselves, we know that nothing will change. We know that even if we win the lottery tomorrow, we will still feel the same emptiness inside. There is a saying that goes, hope is a dangerous thing to hang on to. Hope may keep us from doing what we need to do, and that is so true. Sometimes we put off what we need to do today, because we hope that tomorrow will be better. We hope that someday things will work themselves out. we know that this is not true. There is no guarantee that tomorrow will be better than today. So don't waste your time chasing hope. Instead, take action and make things happen for yourself. Don't wait for luck to shine on you. Create your own luck. Don't let your future self down. They get a new car, but soon after, they're already looking at what else is out there. From an early age, we are told to strive for success. Climb that corporate ladder, get the best grades, be better than your friends, beat your competition. And so we go out and try to get them. Since the day we are born, we are judged by our performance. And from there, we judge ourselves too. So naturally, when we grow up, we keep competing, striving, and chasing because that is what we know. That is what we are good at. But if you think about it, isn't this just a form of escapism? We escape our reality by chasing external things, by living in the future where we imagine we will be happy.
Oh.
The problem is that when we get caught up in this loop of chasing external things, we become unhappy with what we have right here and right now. We begin to notice all the things we don't have. But in the process, we forget to appreciate the things that we do have. And that's when we start chasing things even more, because we need to numb that feeling of not having enough. So remember, happiness is not something you have, it's something you do. Appreciate what you have now, because that is where happiness is found. They get a new partner, yet somehow are never satisfied. There is a saying that goes, God created man in his own image. They get a new job, yet soon after they're seeking more responsibilities or something new. So why do we chase these things? Why do we keep doing this? Number 1, we have been conditioned to chase things. Reason number 2, chasing things gives us hope. Number 3, chasing things makes us feel alive. Number 4, we chase things to fill the void. Number 5, we chase things to avoid pain. This is another big reason why people chase things. And number 6, we chase things because we think it will complete us. So those are just a few reasons why we chase things that we know will fade away. That's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you got some value out of it.